What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the Double E Show. It's Felon Fridays with Prison Architect. When we left off the last time, we planned out the holding cell, the canteens and kitchens for each of the blocks. And in this episode, we are going to lay out the in Block 4, the Armory, Kennel, Security, and CCTV and door control rooms. But I'm thinking also I want to work on perimeter walls. I want to get them doing the perimeter wall building. So I'm going to come over here and we're going to start with where is it? Right here. We're gonna go down here to materials. We're gonna go perimeter walls. Right there. We're gonna go right up through and we're gonna lay all the exterior perimeter walls. This is the important part of the process of keeping the prison secure and hopefully make it tunnel proof. Would be really nice to think. Spending a ton of money. Eventually what I want to do with this prison once we get it up and running is to actually make it profitable. Not that way. I want to go this way. Not to the right, but down. Right there. And you're wondering why I'm skipping these the guard buildings, because they're going to be made out of concrete. That way I can run electrical cable into them should the need arise, and there might be a need for it. And I'm thinking everything on the exterior is going to be in concrete, and everything on the interior is going to be in brick. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oops, there we go. This is a lot of money, but it's for security purposes. So, I mean, that's a good thing. To there. Come across this way. Yeah. And you guys will see what I'm talking about when I do go to lay the electrical. You can't run electrical or water through perimeter walls. There is a mod that allows you to do it. I do not have that mod installed. There we go. And then, yeah, so, alright, so that gets all of that working. And then I want to come in here, foundations, building concrete. That. That. I'm going to leave these to do so that way I can landscape outside the walls, because once you block off that outer section, they have no way to get to it. Yep, I'll wait on those, so that way I can landscape outside the wall there. The reason why I'm leaving them both to do is so that I remember to do it. that. That. Again, leaving those to be able to access the outside here to landscape. I have to go back through and put doors on all of these buildings I'm building, otherwise they won't build. Right on. Okay. So, bump them up to full speed, and while we're waiting on that stuff there, let's come over here to this section. So if you remember, as I laid out for the planning, I did wall off the area that I don't want the prisoners to get to, the faculty canteen, the faculty kitchen, faculty bathrooms, faculty administration building. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, I'm going to take out this wall, and I'm going to figure out how I want to lay out the armory, kennel. I think I'm going to put the kennel close to the exterior wall over here, because this is where I want them patrolling, is the exteriors. And the kennel's going to be 5 by 5. Right, so that's 5 by 5 is the minimum for the kennel. And then I can put in, that would be too wide. Yeah, so, maybe I'll just make the kennels 8 by 5. Like that, right? And we'll put a door there and a door there. So there's the kennel. We know these have windows. We don't want to obstruct that. So I might go 1, 2. So here. That would be 5 on the inside. Pretty sure? Yeah, 5 on the inside. So maybe I bring the kennel down like that. Make a nice big kennel. And we'll put double door there, double door there. Right? This will be, I'm gonna go security monitor, security monitor, security monitor, door control, and then go desk, chair, desk, chair, desk, chair, desk, chair, door control. Yeah. There's my entrances. That's a security and CCTV. Door controls, yeah. Yeah. And then come over here. And this would be the armory. So the armory will have a weapons rack. No, I don't want it like that. Weapons rack. Table. Weapons rack. Yeah. What's the space in between there? 9? Yeah, it's an odd number. Alright, so if I go weapons table, weapons rack, table, Alright. Table. Then we go guard locker, guard locker. Oh, we can go guard lockers all along this wall. Guard lockers all along that wall. And we can go bench, bench, right? And there's my armory, right? 1, 2, 3, like that. Like that. Yeah. So if that's a kennel, security with CCTV and stuff, and then the armory. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. They're still building the wall, right? Where are all my workers? Well, I see a bunch out there. Right on. Okay. Oops. So that means that can be one large building. And then building, 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 building. So if I have the armory, the kennel, security, CCTV, and door control, that's all laid in. I think in the next episode, I'm going to actually go ahead and build these buildings. Okay? And get the fencing up to go with the exterior walls, the perimeter wall. We'll get the interior fencing up. Not 100% sure on the interior fencing yet, because I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to have buildings to the walls. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll figure it out for the next episode, but I think that'll do it there for the planning of the Block 4. The reason why the administration and the administration stuff is taking up so much room over here is this is minimum security and protective custody. I'm going to have less minimum security and protective custody than I will the rest. And protective custody is really going to be locked down 24 hours a day. The guards are going to bring them their food. Yeah, we're going to make sure that we don't let them out in general pop. And minimum security will be in dormitories. And then we'll have cell blocks for medium security, high security or max security, and then super max and death row will have a lot of armed guards. They'll be under lock and key, very, very tight. Yeah, I think that's how that's going to go. I'm liking that idea. And what do we got? 16, 32, 48, room for 48 in the cafeteria there, so I'll have to do a couple of feeding times every day, so that way everybody gets a chance to eat, because I'm not going to expand the cafeterias. I may have to expand the cafeteria. I may have to expand the cafeterias. I may. We'll look at that in the next episode as well, because I want to make sure that I can handle a pretty high capacity, and that's going to take bigger canteens. And because I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 cookers, so that's 20, 40, so they can feed up to 80. These are 20, 40, or is that... Oh, I don't remember how that works. Those feed 20. I think each cooker does 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40. 20 and 40. Yeah. I think that's how that works. Yeah, so I'd have to expand the kitchens as well, which could. I could just bring the kitchen over this way. Yeah, I'm going to have to really re-examine that, make sure that I'm doing it big enough. If you like what you're watching, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions as to what you think we should be doing here in Four Corners State Penitentiary, put them in the comments below, because I do read them. And with that, I will catch you next Friday for another episode of Felon Fridays, Prison Architect. Peace!
That was a failure of epic proportions. Unacceptable.